Welcome on back together on gang. It's time for some more Age of Wonders 4. We're here for the next chapter in our invasion of the Cliffs of Sordünn. We are actually here, the next turn, we're going to select our next Tome of Magic, which we are probably going to be going for a combination of Tomes of the Cleansing Flame and Tome of Prophecies, which is probably my absolute favorite of the Order Tomes. This one is incredible.
To know one's destiny can be a blessing or a curse. Oracles ensure that the enemy foresee their downfall, and the ally their fortune, as divination stirs the future, hastening its course. Woe to those who mistake prophecies for mere words, for there is no greater power than destiny, determined to fulfill its promise.
Indeed. We've got some really good research here. To start, we've got Prescient Circles, which allows our enchanted units to gain precognition when they go into defense mode, and that's going to be all of our fighter types. What precognition does is it allows you to avoid the next effect of any ability or spell that does direct damage to it. If you were to miss an attack, it does not actually use up precognition. So precognition is insanely potent. You get hit by a spell or any kind of attack, and it says no damage this day. That's what we're grabbing first. We can also go ahead and bind Gold Age of Wonders. How exciting! If they knew how strong even the normal silver tier wonders were, they wouldn't be bothering us with that even a slightly. Alright, so let's make sure they've lost about 25 health. Go ahead and drop that army heal here, and to get the fight going against these demons. It says safe battle. We've got 2 tyrants here. I'm going to auto-resolve it, and then we'll watch it if it goes very well. Otherwise, we'll... Oh, there's no way. I've got to see how they did this. We already said we were, but I'm now extra curious. The Umbral Tyrants are huge. That's cool. Just an unplayable version of the Eldritch Spirit Leader. Eldritch Ruler type, whatever they're exactly called. Is it just gonna be an Alpha Strike from Hades? What kind of spells do they have? Baneful Curse. I think we saw Baneful Curse last time we fought against them. The slow move forward. AI does seem to know how to play the architects very well. Unlike, for example, the barbarians, they don't seem to know what to do with the barbarians, and like the... What's another culture they struggle with? I feel like the Oathsworn they do struggle with a bit. Kill one of our Tesseracts. This is the wiggle hands of icy goodness. Stab back for 17. Brazilian Incarnation goes down first. It is such a good spell. Yeah, it removes the Tyrant's... It removes Tyrant's Mark. That's good to know. Big AoE. Let's make that order affinity. Giant Slayer kills the Penguin. Yeah, we've got ourselves set up to deal with these Umbral Demons quite nicely, and it's just going to get stronger from here. 20 damage and condemned. When it comes to these guys, you want to deal with the charge type last, or the shock units, the Umbral Bears, the Juggernauts. Spider gets munching. Because they explode, they corrupt the area around them, and they summon in more units. Critical hit. Yeah, being able to remove the Tyrant's Mark means their whole kind of strategy is about giving the mark and then attacking units that are around them like this. They can drop out that kind of tar stuff. But it doesn't work if you're able to completely shut it down. By just removing the mark outright. Frozen. Speed that up. They did incredible, and I've learned that we must save the Purging Blast for dealing with the Umbral's champions. Flashlight shot. drops the razor web there. I don't know if I would have moved up any further. I think we were fine where we were. Dealing around 30 damage a swing, or at least a damage turn for us is good. How many heals do they get there? Do they just get to purge all of their debuffs every turn? I'm gonna pause it, but that's likely the case. There's 44 additional health for that unit. Giant Slayer doing some serious work. $58 damage on a normal shot, and then they've got, which a unit normally very tanky. And it didn't get blinded that time. We'll go ahead and end the battle there. It's just hunting down the last tyrant. That went incredibly well. So you can move up a bit further. We're going to get as far into Vorsiwa as we can. Try to lure out that secondary roaming army. Kill it in the field, and then we can besiege their... Oh, I was going to say, you can surely get further. Besiege their town here. Which you could roughly call a town. It's a smattering of spikes and tumors and eyeballs. It's a bad place to live. Lord Illuminous is gonna go hunt down this small invading force. Try to burn some of our territory. I think not. Risky battle, it says. He's scholarly. Does that really matter? What are these things doing that's so concerning? Ah. Summoning in spirits. Retreat real quick. We can at least bring in one of our zealots, perhaps. They can easily move up and be reinforcements. We have one more unit to help out there. There we go. We can use all of our mana to summon in our own spirits. Let's do this. The Hog Knight rides in.
Away?
We don't have the prescient circles just yet. But they are fairly likely just going to summon in a spirit next turn. Not that we have these guys too. Here, you move up fast. Apparently, stags sound almost identical to the pigs.
Uh-huh.
You heard it first here.
Huh? Ugh.
Yeah, just gonna move in together. Their spirits, as long as they're not... Well, the lesser spirits can't teleport, so there's no real worries there. Let's go ahead and link up. And cultivate with the archer. Perfect, and we pass. Oh, it's gonna just... Why would you just charge them? Well, that's annoying. A real big waste of a unit. Because all of these summons go away in 3 turns, so why would you charge them? Oh well. Nah, I say we just wait for their summons to leave.
Yeah.
Usually goes for the Resilient Incarnation on our guys, though, which I'm a big fan of. They just left him there. I don't know. She's going for some kind of strategy.
Huh?
We've already linked up, so we can't purge the freeze. I figured it would at the beginning of the turn, but I guess not. I guess not.
Aye.
Sniper shot here would just about kill. But you'd love to see that. Wait. Oh, it was warded. It didn't look like it was showing the link, though. Yeah, I guess it kills the Astral ward regardless, but still. It's not amazing. Oh, well, I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? That's a heap of damage. And then death by flashlight, which is embarrassing. Garbage heroes are garbage heroes. I'm just going to move up into this set of shrubs and set up in guard mode. Let's go ahead and move forward and zap these guys. No crit, but that's fine. Oh, it's fine. you can reach us. I don't think we really need to go for any kind of defenses, although incarnation between the two is going to make it so she's very tanky, so let's see what they got. Removes the frozen and stands in the way. It's frozen again. You shall spend this battle as a popsicle. And this thing should go away next turn. There they go. That's the problem with a summon strategy, is it just has a very blaring weakness. Forward in Spirit Blast. Status vulnerability. It'll take some ground and blast you with the bow.
Alright.
Can't incarnate shot anyone important, so we'll just go ahead and move around. Get a good position for the next turn. Are these summons? This one is, and yeah, they're both summons. Alright, so we'll go ahead and do the same. Actually, you know what? We don't need the summon. Incarnation's so good.
Uh-huh.
Zealot, you move here. Overwhelm tactics in. Vulnerability. Crunch him.
Nah.
Nah, he says. Oh. It looks like you have no action points. But apparently you do. Everyone's going to attack the same unit. Well, I mean, it's a good trap. Especially with the incarnation. Good old resilience. See what you boys got. And she drops it too. Hey, you're gonna be dealing no damage. Trash. Try harder next time. And they get a swing, and that should be the unit gone. Blink, blink. Oh, guess not. One more turn then. You get one more, and no more than that.
Ah, nah.
Take them down a peg. Let's go ahead and move you around. Just blast the Battle Mage first. Battle Mage is more dangerous.
Huh?
That thing's just going to disappear on its next turn, but we might as well weaken it. There. One unit is not going to do any damage whatsoever. Into the shrubs. Kill the Battle Mage. Oh, or not. That's too bad. Might as well deal the damage there. Go for the Incarnation. They're going to focus the one that we don't hit with it. And so we're going to go for something else instead. Wrath of the Faithful. And just zap this guy. Because no matter what, they were going to hit the one that we didn't choose. Oh, they both got constricted. That's too bad. Couple more hits for their spirits. They're now gone. Constricted removed? That is too bad for you. Crunch. We did miss the opportunity for more damage, but that'll be fine. Alright, so to give you back your movement, we'll just go ahead and link up here. Constricted removed, and yeah, perfect. You move in to get in their way. Come up behind them. Link with this archer to give them more damage. And then, yeah, 34 damage. Sniper shot. Oh, we got a graze. You were so lucky. Big swing there. And we'll pass. Did extra kill for free, and they just decided to stay.
Away?
Probably smart. You weren't going to do anything anyway. Raise them.
Yeah.
Don't get as big of a impact, but now they can't run. Stag Archer up. for the finishing blow. We got Julia's Light Spirit killed, but I think that's fine. Will they gain 2 Imperium? I thought it was supposed to be per unit. Plate and war mount. Sure. Well, that is another invasion repelled. Yeah, so glad we have that watchtower over there. Fortunato has been... It's one of the Mirabilis clan. It has been turned into a toad. Huh. Oh, yeah, there's several of them. I didn't put that together until just now. She's from, or at least the last name, Mirabilis, comes from one of the sorceresses in the Ashes and Empires DLC. And a couple of marauders roaming around over here. Likely this one. One of the two is very likely one of Kalioth's armies. I'm very glad our cities are so close together. It makes it way easier to defend. Let's go ahead and get another army heal up and running. We can summon an individual as soon as we upgrade our wizard tower further, but we don't have that yet. So we've gone back to hometown here in Ramas. Next turn we'll have the Zenith up and running. And I'm going to try to send more of our scouts to find whatever is in this abyss pocket. Alright, so the Independents are moving in, and this one was moved on Kalioth's turn, so this is definitely one of his armies. We can create a new bounty. I don't have the resources to spend, thanks. Okay, we'll use the army heal as we get closer. We are nearly to Vorsiva, and I really wish they'd come fight me. Heartbreak. I thought they had one other army running around, and if they do, we are in trouble. I don't see the icon that would denote they do. Who's the weakest right now? Lady Wizard Squad. We'll go ahead and heal them up. Beautiful. Get another army heal up and ready. And we march on Vorsiva. We're about to start a siege, you bet your buckets we are. Actually, before we do, can we make it easier on us? We can get more siege project slots. I just don't think we have the gold or mana for it. Ooh, all your units regenerate hit points and gain a rank. Let's do this before the battle. Which kind of means we need to save a bit of Imperium. Alright, everyone, let's get in here. We've got demons to shut down. Besiege them. It's gonna take 4 turns. That is nasty. What kind of towers do they have? Eldritch Walls. And satiated abductor towers? What is that? Oh, it spawns a splittling every turn. That's crazy. Julia, why can't I talk to you? Oh, I want to get. I would sell you stuff so I can construct some onagers. All right, harass defenders, and we'll go for the tower bombardment. That's what we've got. Oh, that's messed up. Alright, Elf Bomb, do I have anything I can sell you? This boar. You give me some gold. Great. He's also down in the abyss clearing things out. Good. I really wish we could have more, because 4 turns is enough for them to build up an army that might be able to hold us back, but we'll see, won't we? Here comes Kalioth. I don't see the armies up here, but they could be hiding. Sometimes it lets you see where the armies are. It'll give you like a little crosshair, like an orange crosshair, but sometimes it doesn't. I also would like to come out here and fight these for a little bit more experience, but that could backfire pretty easily. Let's come down to Fyldorf and use Zealot hold here. We do have the Zenith in now, so for any who didn't see it in our previous, our monument is building up nicely. We just have one more stage, which is going to cost us 600. But it gives us 4 Order Incarnate, 4 Spirit Resistance, 10% to all of our income, 20 Stability, 4 Order Affinity, and it counts as a Gold Ancient Wonder, which we can bind. Oh, 15 mana, 5 knowledge for adjacent conduit, and counts as a conduit. That's not bad. Affinity obelisks. Make sure we don't have any issues with our order. It's really not a bad call. Let's go affinity obelisks. It's expensive, but very good. The last scout here. There's nothing really going on over here. Let's have them take a look. Oh, it's not Kalioth. It moved on his turn, though, which is interesting. Now that's good. Definitely not upset about it. Got the stone walls done in Prague. Have no more gold, so it's time just to pass. Ooh, Ramos can annex another province. Excellent. Can we go underground? No, we can't. Well, we'll just go ahead and put everything along the coast then. So a dredger quarry here. Yes, we need more production. Anything else? And pass. Alright, day 51. Kalioth has moved. Let's see, do we have an army that has come on through? We do, but it's from Pitchfetch. It's another, oh, this one's like a pit viper with a lizard tail. And yes, vipers do have tails, but they don't have tentacles. I'm happy to put down another one of your heroes. He's bringing a bunch of Dark Knights, though, which is going to be kind of fun. Kind of fun. Let's move up to Ramos. We'll let them make their move. If they surround this, they'll be in trouble. Here's what we'll do then. You come to this position, and then you step to the order monument so we can't lose it. Instantly gain some mana. That wouldn't be a bad call. 3 turns. They're not recruiting anything else. I do love to see that. So that means we'll probably just go ahead and hang on to the army heal. Kick in Fanatical Workforce. Prague can annex another province. Awesome. Go ahead and secure a... Ooh, I don't know. Oh, I was going to give you... What do we need most? Probably another quarry. The old domain has been invaded. Yes, it has. Got a tavern here. Let's check in the... So there's nothing there. That's good. It's in this... Hopefully you can sneak past the Pirate Cove. Listen, I just need to get into this portal. Merlin. Let me in, it's fine. Jump down there just to see what's going on. Yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and use the army heal so we free it up. Free up a slot. And then... Which one is this? Whenever a research skill is researched, the knowledge of another random skill is cheaper. That's amazing. Yep, we'll save our Imperium from there. Wait for them to attack. And production in Waldorf, we have some gold. If anything, it probably needs some defenses. Or just more gold. We need money. Prague, you produce a... I don't have a problem with a Scholars Guild already. Get that guild going. Oh, Julia's gonna come deal with him. Beats the brakes off of him. And our first ally that's actually useful. Well done there, Julia. Alright, day 52. Independent's gonna start burning that. I feel like we should go help her since she came in to destroy Pitchfetch for us. Go ahead and land. We might be able to sneak in. New development skill available. This one's not very good. The orders is incredible. Just one turn till those are done. Still too much money to rush, but... 56, I'll rush here. And then grab the Architecture Institute. You know what, we probably need more zealots. to defend the homeland. 2 turns left on this siege here. I'd love to see that. Here comes Kalioth. Yeah, he's sitting the armies in now. That's kind of lame. Waited for us to get all the way into our siege. Well, we may end up using our scouts as actual soldiers then. Hang out over here and keep an eye. Wouldn't mind going out to save the day here with Julia. Oh, that's 2. You know what? You can handle that. That seems like a situation well suited for elves. We're gonna go down to the south. Get down here to be reinforcements, and we'll probably want to spend our gold on more units here next turn. We'll ignore you and we pass. Day 53 dawns, and a cult of personality. A newly found cult has been very popular among the general populace in your city of Ramas. They preach in your name. Followers of this cult have spread across the city into nearly every industry of the town. Their cult preaches a doctrine of hard work and selflessness. See, that seems pretty good. The whole movement makes your citizenry very productive. Instead of hoarding their wealth, they seek to share their abundance. Out of gratitude to you and because of your benevolence, the children of the god of vengeance seek your blessing. Also, it's basically, we've become Grand Cathay. So for 6 turns, we get gold. Before I was a Godier, I was like you. Yes, my people. I am very good. And now we are pure good. We weren't really given very many opportunities to actually activate this, so I'm glad we've got that going now. So that means our Devotees of Good is fully active now, so our units will be gaining experience per turn, and that includes heroes, which is awesome. And also our cities should be getting more gold and Imperium per level of alignment, so we're up to 60 total. Yeah, we do lose a bit of knowledge, but now we don't have to worry about the good boy points anymore. Kalioth, sir. What if I distract you with a scout? Well, he's bringing in the army himself. Big yikes. Okay, we definitely need to prepare. I do like that they're doing this right before we invade the forces of Vorsiwa here. That's kind of funny. Alright, we'll come on in and we will put out spells. And we'll go for the Rite of Enduring Duty. Heal up all of our troops that are not heroes and prepare for that fight. Sneak your way in.
Away?
I wonder if that's part of how the AI gets such strong armies in a hurry, is they're just able to use that on repeat because of all their cheats. Feels like that might be the way it works. Faldorf is likely where they're going to attack from. But they don't get the best units here, so let's go ahead and grab a couple of architects. Or get just 1 architect, unless I can get some gold out of you there, Julia. Please. I'm not going to give you the spiritual bow, but I will give you this dragon-slaying Frostbringer. Look at that. Ooh, so much gold. Thank you, madam. And then we'll spend it, generating another architect over here in Prague. And then Ramas, what can we build? Fishmonger? No, I don't think we need that. I think we could use a wizard tower, though. You know what? No, that drains our mana. We need that for the fight ahead. We've wasted some production. That's fine. Whatever. Permanently lost. Let's go Temple of the Prophet instead. We can put that next to our... Yeah, put that here. Awesome. Orders required. Well, we are going to be marching on this dwelling soon. Alright, well, we've broken down the walls. Let's get to that in just a moment. We've got Prescient Circles done. This is something we need to get up and running immediately, although we probably won't have the mana to actually get it running just yet. Battle Divination also is insanely good. All friendly units gain some invasion for the turn, and then for the next turn they get precognition, and then the one after that they get extra damage. Ooh, province annexation. You'd love to see it, Kalioth. Are you just walking across the sea? It only comes up to his knees? This man is gigantic. Thankfully not leading the scariest of armies. And Galioth himself, I think, is just a... Yeah, he's just a Titan. Arianka. Inexorable cast, or Rite of the Elements. Refreshes all cooldowns. Ignore resistance. Let's get on the middle line to start, because that one is insanely good. It says you've got a new mount type, but you don't, and let's not lie about it. Alright, defenses are down, but let's first grab another province here for Valdorf. We can maybe convince them to waste a turn pillaging. That'd be nice. Dredger Quarry here. And then you can grab us another Guardian. Alright, that's all here in a single turn. Spyro Solace is another war party, fair enough. Breach has been made. Let's attack. Not sure why she's going all the way around, but a low-risk battle. They do have a hero on top of Halvesa. Inner Lightning. And a bunch of splitterlings. Let's do this. Death to the evil. This is my very first fight against a dwelling, so let's see how this goes. Oh yeah, they're legitimately just abductors. That's cool. We've got so many splitterlings to cut through here. Oh wow, you can reach us from there. Look at your range, sir. Didn't expect to get hit first turn. I mean, we're absolutely going to get aggressive back then. Alright, so Defender, you come to about here. Is our Vigil... It's invisible! It'd be hard for you guys to stop this battle, Angel, when you can't see it. Who has the Tyrant's retinue? The other Tyrant. He gave the retinue to the other Tyrant. Oh, they gave it to each other. I see. Bold strategy.
Nah.
Sulkin can reach. We're gonna send Ardianka behind. Blast the Spear Bolts. That honestly should freeze. Oh, it didn't. I'm impressed. We'll summon in the Spider. I'm just gonna set it up as far as I can. Yeah, Spider, go be obnoxious. Catch their attention.
Uh-huh.
Alright, we don't really have any of the healers on the side, which I don't like. Deployed them very strangely, didn't it? Okay, so let's start moving them back towards the center. They are not going to have any units that can steal things from us, so let's go ahead and buff up our order affinity on our battle tanks. Send them over. We're gonna have to break in to kill this in a minute, but all in due time. Just gotta line up there, get you behind. Back up. Then go to about this position. That works. We'll have you go ahead and use the order affinity on that Guardian. And the Lady Wizard can go be part of this general force. You come back this way. Well, probably not necessarily that far. Here, let's do this. How far can you move up? You're pretty much stuck in here with our guys. That's perfect. Oh, yeah, the Vigil not being able to be seen at all is real weird. Yeah, it's stuck behind our troops, so we'll go ahead and just move up. 50% chance to hit and try to blind them. Was there no animation at all? Oh no. I broke our game. Ah, crud. No, did it just miss? Who knows?
Huh?
Oh, no one else can move. Ah, we might have broke it. Alright, gang, I'll be right back. Alright, we're back, but things are not necessarily fixed. We should just not use our biblically accurate angel because it can't do anything, apparently. I don't know. It's whatever. I don't know if it's a spaghetti code for us being in here in the Eldritch Realms or what, but we'll definitely let Triumph know, so hopefully they can get that patched up so we don't have to worry about this in the future. No good shots, really, are there? You can come all the way out, hit just about anyone you want. That's always fun. Alright, archers. How far up can you move again? You can get all the way here. Safely. Take some ground, get some damage, or miss. Horribly. Oh, on both. That's too bad. Earthbreaker, let's move to here. Defender up, and then you come on back just a little ways. When turns when I get... Oh, no, definitely not. Say turns when I get shot in the back by any kind of Umbral nightmare nonsense. Truthfully, I just want to go for the triple shot. You miss. That stinks.
Yeah.
Alright, well, we'll go ahead and drop down the shields up and see how this first turn goes. So we're about to see a whole heap of extra units showing up. Hang on now, that's not a... Oh, he can summon too. So that's not a splitterling. That's cheating. Umbran Exile, fair. There's the Weakened. Wasn't very much damage though. And now we can start Resilient Incarnation. Who has the Retaliating Growths. We'll define that in a second. It's 2 damage, fair enough. They actually managed to sneak in and get Arianka. So did we get lied to, or did they just eat their slow? Okay, good, we managed to waste that one. Then all the Spittlings come charging in. Okay, fair enough. Arianka gets hit. Yeah, no, there's definitely... It said it couldn't reach her, but whatever. 50% chance to hit. We'll go for the 90 to hit twice. Yeah, move up and weaken both of them with the Incarnation Spirit. Ah, you know what? That's how we do it. Decisive command here. He can kill, or they can just go ahead and finish him off. Maybe. There it is. All we did is 1 crit. Arianka can now take her turn, and now you all are so very doomed. Those are all splittlings, though. So that would be a huge waste. Something like... Now, I guess we should just waste it, or wait then. We could use some heals for her. But I think from here, nothing... Well, I guess this guy could get in, could it? We can't use you, although I guess I could use it as a shield since it's bugged out down here and it can't actually be used. Let's just put it over there. Yeah, the Incarnate Shot here sounds better. Weaken them both. Delete one of those debuffs, but not both. Fender to this position. Oh, you know what? If we would have moved him just to here, we probably could have killed easily. Oh yeah, the Shade Makers are now just monsters. Smash that. Arianka, I'm gonna bring you to here. And try to just kill. It's frozen, so you're doing nothing next turn. And you're doing nothing next turn anyway, because you're dead. That's just too bad, isn't it? And then you retaliate, but down several models now. Stab the penguin. And we can just run on in and go for the big bubble of nope. Now we have to condemn someone next to us. So we should bubble up. Go for the Incarnate Shot. Actually, before we do, let's have you step forward so we get a higher chance to crit. Well, that's such a good shot. Granted, I definitely should have moved the defenders forward, but Sometimes it's not always completely optimal. Yeah, we'll Spirit Blast this Tyrant. 53 damage. You can pass through no problem, so we'll just go ahead and blast away. 36 damage that time. I say we Tesseract right here. And let it just, well, I guess do not a whole lot of anything. Too far away. That's the thing, I guess.
Uh-huh.
Move up to bother that Splitterling. You just kill this thing? Almost. If we can dim it, you surely can.
Yeah.
That's one Tyrant down.
Yeah, well.
Sorry, big beastie, not today.
Yeah.
Stab the Penguin of Doom. And the Lady Wizard can move up, and she's super surrounded. Yeah, I don't like that so much. Can I teleport next to this guy? No, here's what we'll do next turn then. So we'll have you... Try to figure out how she makes that move through here. Let's go to here. Good, we still can reach. Incarnate Resilience on this small cluster. With the intent of moving through, chopping you in half, and then just tanking whatever comes next. 7 and 8, that should be enough. They're already down to one Tyrant. Ooh, another baneful curse. Him switching sides is perfect. Oh no, we decay. Ooh, the freeze net. No one got frozen, but we got other problems. What I found to be amazing about the Earthbreakers is once you get up to the max tier order, anyone they hit, when they're legendary, has a chance to being stunned, so that cone is stunning 3 people, or at least having a chance to. Once you condemn them, it's almost guaranteed. You do way more damage than I thought. 2, 3, we can go ahead and grab the heal. Next turn, hopefully. Lady Wizard, the tank. You take equal damage. You deserve it. Yeah, move up, go for that Incarnate Restoration. You can't reach. There's no way. Yeah, I guess there is.
Uh-huh.
I might as well run in and kill the unit then. Oh yeah, we can just teleport out of there. We just yeet ourselves out of danger. And then go for the heal. Oh, we just go for the heal here.
Alright.
We truthfully did not need to leave the battle. But that's fine. Kill them. Send you through to take out the penguin. We'll deal with the decay. How much health do you have left? 8. If I walk away, will you just die from punching our unit? No, not quite. That's too bad. Alright, Archer, you come on over and... Yeah, we'll zap here. 85% chance to hit. Dealing 34 damage on a crit. Oh no, there's 34 damage in general.
Uh-huh.
Incredible. 53.
Ah, nah.
Arianka, can you reach anyone? Oh, you can. It just about kills everything there. Just hitting this hero is good stuff. I resisted the freeze. Big bop through. 2 units down, I guess drops morale twice, which is pretty hilarious.
Away?
Are these just all splittlings? Yeah, kill the bigger one then. One stab to take him out. Is that a will thief or just a spider? Now we'll go for the hero back here then. 40 damage. Same kind of thing. Kill this hero. 40 more damage. Wow. That is awesome. Yeah, let's run over here, condemn this big beastie. Lose your strengthened, and then stab him. Nah. Finish the tyrant. And I would assume at that point you guys are pretty much done. I see fleeing across the board here. Let's go ahead and drop down a Wrath of the Faithful, zapping this unit of archers. Who else can move? Besides our Vigil, who is going to break the game. And we'll go ahead and pass. Take some decay damage. Oh, they summon in some more splittlings. I love these towers. I wish that was an option for your Eldritch Pact rather, in game. I bet you can if you make friends with the dwelling. All right, Virtuous Spirit's active. 1 damage. Let's hurry this along. You're just embarrassing yourself. They take more from hitting our guy than they deal in. What a fantastic incursion into the Eldritch Domain. I was really concerned about this fight. Or just about this, I guess, incursion in general. And we still froze on the first shot, so what are you really gonna do? 2 hits, they're down. Splitterlings. Do we kill these and they actually give us morale boosts? They actually do. That's amazing. Finish you off. At this point, killing the Splitterlings is more of a mercy than anything. It's a mercy. Unless we miss outright. With the flashlight blast. Is it just this penguin over here that's still fighting? I think so. Nope, we can't trust the Vigil. It's going to break our game. Now we'll use the Incarnate Shot. Deal some friendly fire. Move up. I mean, I would be surprised if we hit it once and it decides to leave. Let's go ahead and pass. They get 1 Hysteria Storm and it fails. So we launch the arrows in. Almost. Do I claim victory? Sure. Sure I do. Get out the torches, lads. Let's see what falls. We have scavenged a, one item? A Scorcher of the Steppe. It's a crossbow with extra range and Giant Slayer. That's honestly amazing. We'll take it. We also got some Resilient Greaves and 142 Imperium. And a bounty has been completed. Take down Volsiva, so we get some gold. 315 to be exact. Oh, and it's a Sanctuary Zone. That's awesome. We will fix this domain, whether they like it or not. However, though, we can actually head to the surface, which is amazing. Let's get out of here. Tranquility Pool acquired. I thought we already had one. Just tells us every few turns. Just so you know, you've got a Tranquility Pool. Alright, well, thank you. Thank you kindly. Lady Wizard, do we give you Warded? Or... let's come this way. Resilient Greaves sounds perfect. The Life-Stealing Blade. 30% additional critical hit chance is awesome. She has 50% total when standing next to allies. We captured one of the Umbral Thrall. Interesting. Well, no executions, but if any of you guys want to try to beg me for peace or beg me for freedom for any kind of goodies you might be hiding. I can always be bribed. Oh, you know what? We could probably expand down into the Umbral Domain. We can let Brog do that. And then Ramas can continue to just expand up here to the north. So let's go... I don't know. Dredger Quarry right here. Ooh, we almost can finish that, so we'll do that now for 8. A good deal more mana. We'll definitely need it. And now that we've conquered that domain, I don't mind grabbing the Wizard Tower now, spending some mana. Oh, Merlin, go away. I'm just trying to get into this domain and see what's going on down here. If they can reach us, so be it. We have all the scouts now. We'll send you lads through. Go do some more exploring. That is a lot of bad. Oh, a Reaper. Okay, so Kalioth is just chilling. Maybe I can convince him to come to shore.
Aye.
Yeah, come over here and attack my scout. I dare you. Zealot, you go ahead and remain. We'll go ahead and spend some mana, grabbing more Zealots next turn. Teleporter tech would be cool. I don't think it's needed though. Let's go ahead and snag the extra mana. 1,000 mana in a hurry. We'll use that on a Fnatic Workforce, which will boost up Frog. And then we come on in here, hurry that along, and give us a Abbey. I'm going to try to surround this Forester, which is with a bunch of farms. So this is a quarry right now. Let's change it to a farm. This? Mangrove Forester? It's a fish farm. What do you mean? This farm over here can be swapped out with a quarry. And that sounds good. Alright, burn. Alright, day 55. Looks like the Marauder Guard came in to attack Kalioth and got just obliterated and then turned into another Bone Horror. That's not good. Alright, Scouts, we may just need all hands on deck back here on the home front. The hero has leveled up. Luminous Lord of Light. We'll go ahead and give you Thorn Shot. Really, on all enemies in a 1-hex radius. No, Invigorating Takedown is absolutely the way. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and give you the Scorcher of the Steppe, too. Huge damage on that sniper shot. I can create a bounty. I am not going to. But we have Snuck by Merlin. And a flicker in the dark. Your troops enter the Umbral Abyss immediately. A whisper reaches you, growing into an ethereal voice carried through the heavy air of the Umbral Abyss. I am on an important mission that will change the war against the Abyss. But these cursed demons have proven to be challenging. Help me so I can finish my quest. There is a watchtower where I made my stand. Free me, and I will be in your debt. Please. Alright, fair enough. Oh, we've dealt with much worse than this. We're on our way. The Quicksilver Basin. Although it looks like we've got another dwelling over here somewhere. Unless that's just the infestation. What is this? Hello there, Zinch Prism. The angriest of eyes. It does what now? All units visiting this army will gain Farsight and extra range. That's amazing. Alright, fair enough. We have stuff to do. Granted, this guy... Oh. Well, that's perfect. There's multiple of these things over here. So if you hit 2, do you get 2 additional range? Oh, I guess you're dead now, aren't you? Well, we got some Wonderstone out of it. Is there any down here? Please? Yeah, let's go check in. What was that? I hope that wasn't... Oh, I bet it was extra experience. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Well, we gotta avoid that next time. This pops up next to Solzadam. We could get dastardly with our invasions of Kalioth's realm. Now, though, we need to come to the surface. Yeah, if we all just start moving over towards the next city, I don't think there's anything Kalioth can do about it. Alright, now we have our architects. We'll go ahead and send them down to join the defenses over here. More architect. I don't think he has a chance now. Waldorf. We can go ahead and get some archer battlements. Don't think I want to rush them, though. We can rush them maybe next turn. And then at Prague. Let's get those affinity obelisks in here, too. We can go ahead and remove the Whispering Stone. Put it in Waldorf. Who needs it a little more? Alright, cool. No more gold. Let's go workforce down in Waldorf. Rush that along. Institute is done. Alright, and from here, we get Prescient Circles up and running. Or Prescient Circlets. Either or. Alright, amazing stuff. We pass. Okay, we do get attacked by some Marauder Guard. That's fine. Please run. He dies honorably collecting Wonderstone. Day 56 dawns. Our ruler has leveled up. What say you now? Inner Grace. We get Grace every turn if we don't already have it. Seems good to me. Charged Mantle. Yeah, we've got some pretty good stuff. Even the Spider Bell. To say what's interesting is we could probably just ignore Kalioth and send some armies through, like build up a couple of forces and send them through this domain to attack him directly. But we do want to finish the story, so I guess we can't take out him and Berlin too quickly. This temple is full of some scary stuff. I think we bring one of those architects, though, we might have no trouble. How many architects do you have? Cultivator. Where'd the architects go? Ah, we found you. You go join the defenses. Architect, you come join Sulkin. We got a 3-stack there, and then we can see about taking out this desecrated temple finally. Prescient Circlets is ready. It's going to cost us 30 mana and 19 gold. It's so very worth it. Also, every time these guys swing, they go into defense mode. I think I don't know if it's when they're legendary or just normal, and which gives them precognition, so you can't hit them. Our Sanctuary Outpost is up and ready. It's granting us gold, knowledge, and mana. Cities cannot be founded in Sanctuary Outposts, really. So we can only claim 2 provinces. So probably want to go this direction. That's 30 knowledge, and that's 30 knowledge. Well, those are going to be what we go for, those 2 monoliths then. Start the expansion. Wizard Tower is done. Ooh, -2 mana. Don't like to see that. Snag a monolith then. Maybe we get into the Earthbreaker just for some smashies. If we were to attack Kalioth with these 3 armies, I think we would just win. So I'm betting that's going to be our play. You step over, you as well. Yeah, we'll start moving after. We'll chase off the Titan. And the Lady Wizard can go with Also after we claim this temple, or at least try to. You guys are good where you're at. Ah, there's another army of Kalioths.
Uh-huh.
Move over to here then and go to the surface. Oh, it's right next to her territory. We can go snag this Wonderstone. Orders required. Nah, you're good. You were fine where you're at. We went after a quest and just ran. I mean, fair enough. I think we pursue. So let's not go too far, but we'll start sending these guys ahead.
Uh-huh.
To the sea. Excellent. Earthbreaker, you go down there to be reinforcements when we need them, because we will definitely want to swap out the scouts for anything else. New development skill available. Newly summoned or recruited magic origin units gain some ranks. But we want to save for, though, is the Nightly Orders. We get for 500 Imperium, we get all of these bonuses, which are crazy. Except for the Giant Slayer one, because I don't think we get to double that up. Let's explore this temple. And then a Baelor shows up later on. It's not going to be fun, but I still think we can handle it. Let's fight. Oh good, the angel's back and it actually works. That makes things a little bit less scary. Not you, Arianka. We'll have
Yeah,
this defender move forward. Sulkin, you go ahead and summon in a spider. Spooters for the cause. We're tripping around.
Yeah.
Summon in that Tesseract next turn. Yeah, looks perfect. Bring it. Plus we have all the spirit resistance, and none of these units should be faithful. Alright, they can reach us with a couple. With just about everyone. Okay, so we're going to want to move a little bit over then. I don't only want to be attacked by a few of their units at once.
Huh?
Is that a safe spot? Against all except for their Tyrant Knight. Okay, so you come back a little bit. Sulkin. You can take position here. And then drop down the big bubble of nope. The dragon can really only reach frontline forces, what we like to see. Here, Angel, you come off to the side a little bit. I am happy to sacrifice your health a little bit if we need to. Look at Resilient Incarnation, you. There's nothing the baddies can do about this. 11 and 6 on this guy. Oh, I should have summoned in the Tesseract. That is a mistake. Baelor shows up in one turn. Wonder where. Where is going to matter a lot. Look how good that is. Alright, so let's go for the big Purging Blast. Detonate that here. Should have gone in the middle, but too late now. Oh yeah. Free up our Architect. Got lucky to be grazed. I think the freeze this way is going to be better. No one gets frozen. That's okay.
Yeah. Aye.
Forward. Use the spider to free up our Architect. Architect, go ahead and summon in a friend back here behind them. Soul can re-up the Architect's turn. Use that to weaken 43 damage. Down and out. Carnage shot here.
Yeah.
I think you're running to go for the web, too. So first condemn them. Oh, you're having a bad day, aren't you? Drop the web.
Yeah,
Stab you. And now we really don't care where your Baylor comes in. Bring the action. Precognition negates it. Oh yeah, the circlets.
Uh-huh.
What do you mean damage? We don't take damage from the likes of you.
Uh-huh.
How much is that going to be though if we try to run? 60. Yeah, we don't like that so much. Well, let's go ahead and just start laying into them. Something I definitely should have done first. Stab here, so we can take up their retaliation. You can then step just back slightly with the overwhelm tactics round and flank them. And maybe not. And then the vigil can finish off the devil. Daggered with the bloody beast. He detonates, blinding everyone around him. That's fine. Ooh, a miss. That's too bad. 14, 19. Arianka, let's go ahead and have you come up and try to freeze the shrine. No, no freeze, but status vulnerability is what we get.
Away?
Go here. And then we'll go one more resilient incarnation on all our importance and pass. They burn, we get a... Oh no, you removed my grace.
Nah.
Mental focus. Can't really manage to freeze anything here.
Alright.
Two flanks, one graze. Running for your dear life.
Alright.
Couple of crits. And 45% chance is better than 0. Sunder defense. Almost. Yeah, we can't take him out. That's okay. Actually, yes, we can. Rather the faithful for the win. Victory. The scariest of Silver Wonders, though. With the cultists gone and the ritual undone, the Desecrated Temple at last falls silent and you are free to investigate. The cultists were not praising the deities for whom the Desecrated Temple was built at all. A malicious-looking scroll sits at the center of the ritual circle, an artifact used to summon beings from a world called Abadoth, bearing illustrations of beings like dire penguins. Oh. Wait, dire penguins are demons? I thought they were just penguins. Like, legitimately just animals. It seemed the cultists were using this scroll to call on demonic power of penguins. The scroll is silent yet incredibly captivating. So much knowledge rests within. Burn the scroll. Now we've already got enough good boy points. Time to learn some knowledge.
Yeah.
Sulkin's immediately free to go slaughter Kalioth at home. Hero level up. Arianka has mastered focus, which, if not engaged in melee when its turn starts, 20% more damage and 1 additional range. Oh yeah, you also have a dedication. Dedication to order. Morale loss is reduced. I don't think I care about either of these. We'll just go for lightning strikes. Add some more damage in there. That elimination is done, and now we can select new research where Chaplain is cheaper. As their negative status effects removed. That's way better. Yep, get up here towards this abandoned workshop. And now we try to hunt down Kalioth as he runs. While also clearing our own quest here, which we have 11 turns due. Let's go ahead and just put you on guard mode, and we'll grab Faldorf. We've got plenty of gold. I think if we want to spend on anything, it's going to be more knowledge for now. At least for your settlement. That's too much money. And while we can, we might as well grab that tier 2 tower. We might as well. Keep saving towards these knightly orders. I figure we're going to have an army coming through pretty soon. Let's just move up, stand on our... Let's go to the shore, because we can start clearing these for a little bit more experience. And then we've got even more men. I think Fnatic Workforce is already kicking across all our settlements. I guess not. Beautiful. Alright, we'll pass the turn. Our turn again. We can go ahead and march. Looks like Kalioth ran all the way back up into Duskwatch. So we'll go claim this mission as a success. Auto combat. We should lose nothing. Those are demons. This should be the easiest fights. Down they go. The impious demons are vanquished. Divine order is restored to your realm. Scouts report what the fiends stockpiled in their nest. The unholy invaders had raided the surrounding lands for several days. Bloodstained treasure is piled high on the nest edges. Perched atop the highest heap, the spider's rod is found. Gross. Riddled with some claw marks. Double gross. Dozens of dead animals were dragged into the center of the rallying point. Some of the slain cattle are partially devoured, but most of the fresh carcasses remain untouched. Valdorf inquisitive citizens prepare to pilfer the abandoned hoard. You must declare what is yours and what is theirs to collect. We get some order boons, so everyone gets a little bit more city stability. Get the gold or population. Spider's rod. Is it just the spider egg? Yeah, gross. We'll take the gold. Blood gold is still cash we can spend in the crusade. Being a raider. No, you're fine. Be happy with being a steward, sir. Pitch fetches into war party, and Shunla has as well. Well, I was going to leave you alone, but I guess now we have to come exterminate you. It's just the way. Gain gold per tier of units slain in combat. Well, that's great. We're not going to... I'll grab that just yet. Ramal's can annex another province. Yeah, I guess we'll continue. I said we'll allow Prague to annex that one, so... Know what? No. That belongs to Ramos. Orders received. Let's get going. Stuff to clear. Lady Wizard, you move to the sea to take out these beasties. A risky battle, huh? A deep sea Nemu. I've never seen this. Like the purple tint. Poison blast, lighting focus, interesting. Protective symbiosis. That'll be scary if we didn't have these anti-large bowmen. Let's do this. One final battle for today. I'm gonna have to split up this episode into 2 days worth of recording, just because of just time constraints. So Guardian, Siren Knight can reach whatever it wants. Let's do something like this then. Shield wall up. Now they can't get through, so that we've got precognition for both of you. Let's not do that. Everyone else stay back here. Cultivate some more affinity. Make sure none of the Nemus can get past. That looks good. Turn. Go for like a pull. Now it goes for the symbiosis here on the Kraken. Double that up. That's terrifying. Taunts. Oh, they've got some just normal units out there as acting as sea monsters. Kraken pull, or just a swing. Precognition negates it. Taunt is lame because we lose control of them and they go... Oh, they lose the taunt. Oh, so good. It may just be best to try to whittle them down as quickly as we can. I'm going to teleport in. It actually just leaves one. We don't need to teleport then. Titan bow in. We graze them the first time and we miss the second time. That is brutal. Activates their retaliation. We get immobilized, huh? We'll go ahead and Mending Touch to heal. Yeah, and Spirit Blast. Vulnerability resisted. Double swipe. Eat the damage, and then we can go ahead and just kill him. Pretty much. One crit's all we need. Or maybe not. Well, I hoped. Let's go Incarnate Shot in here, weak and everything. And then Resilience on our troops. On some of our troops. The ones I find important. The move goes for a Poison Blast. There's a heal. Flanking Swipe. There's the Protective Symbiosis coming into play. Oh, Kraken. Disrupts everything. Or so it thinks. Now we can Incarnate Shot in here and hit everything, including friendlies. Blast the Kraken. Nothing else really matters. We need just one crit. Come on now. Flank. Crit. There it is. And the Kraken's down. I'm going to go ahead and summon in an Elemental here. Use the Mending Touch. Take down these sea turtles. So did these evolve into the deep sea version, I wonder? I don't even think the Nemus are really worth using because you can't use them on land. Crit. Second one's down. We brought the harpoon launchers this time. Let's go around behind. Dimming Blast. We'll avoid these lads in front of us. Heal up. It'll the deep sea Nemu. And now it's just you two fools. Sorry, Eldritch Pirates. Dude, that's just disrespectful. Lock him in. 28 damage. It's just gonna get more and more crazy. Hit us back and they take 7. Oh, they both had extra. Interesting. Oh, they're gonna hit them. Flashlight burn. Oh, it gets slip away, huh? Cheeky. You anyone further up here? Yeah, might as well. And then we... Wrath of the Faithful. I'm not taking another turn. See you later there, pirates. Signet of Escaping and 65 gold. And we empower our friend. Okay, so I said one more battle. Maybe one more. When this unit takes damage, adjacent enemies suffer extra spirit. That's just too bad. Alright, Lady Wizard, onward, declaring more. More Kraken. Let's do this. Actually, let's see if Honor Resolve can handle it. If they can't, then let's do this. Now they've got it. No problem. You shouldn't attack this one, that's fair. I didn't really want to. Alright, good. We'll be able to heal here just fine. We can yeet ourselves through the teleporter to go take out their Throne City. That sounds awesome. Alright, lads, I'll see you all tomorrow whenever I get a chance to finish recording this episode. And welcome on back, everyone, to a couple days later, where I'd finally have time to get this episode finished on up. So I have done a few things before I actually remembered to hit the record button. I would just move our armies on over to avoid being attacked by Kalioth, or at least by as many of Kalioth's men as we can. When we did, we could see the unit was here, and they could easily reach this position, so we'll see. But with a 3-stack of heavily order-focused lads with lots, at least two shieldmen. Yeah, two of the Guardians should be enough to kind of drop any defenses. Anytime they get in close to those guys, that's pretty much a dead unit. We also have one of the city-states, the Frogmen are back. Astronio Mirabilis. Seems like her clan has just been cursed to become frogs. He's got a Charge Strike, which deals 31 damage. And then an Assassin Strike. Fair enough. Astral Connection. Let me show you how weak you truly are. The God of Vengeance would like to have a word. We're gonna fight this one ourselves. Because I need a bit of a warm-up. And a battle against nothing but supports is a fantastic warm-up. We might even have to go for a faster playback speed. We'll see. We are here in the Gloom, which I think should start... Well, I don't know about this one, but the other one should start kind of receding. Since we have knocked out the dwelling that was there. At least I am pretty sure that's how that works. How far can you move? You can sprint, and then get 1 hex further. Okay, well in that case, let's go ahead and set up where you are very keen on trying to attack my Guardians, and I can surround you with them. Yeah, move you up to here. Lady Wizard alongside, Archers behind, so we get those overwhelm tactics going. You have nothing that can steal, so we'll go ahead and buff up our Guardians even further with that Order affinity. It gives them 2 of them, so you should be up to Order Incarnate 5. So they take a -5 penalty to their spirit resistance, which is just broken strong. And I love it. What else we got going? Sulkin. Spider Egg. I don't know if we want the Spider Egg this time. Let's go ahead and bring you to here. Arianka can be right next to. I'll have you move up. It'll overwhelm tactics. I don't really think anyone really needs to move too much further. We could lure them in to try to attack. I realize I'm not in range. To try to attack our Battle Mage. I could have swore I had one more Cultivator. Here you are. Just a little ways away. Alright, well, Cultivator, we'll have you buff up these archers. Should go great. And then we pass. Interesting. It's a bit of a defensive croaking turn there. Well, I'm going to go ahead and shoot you with the Purifying Blast right in the middle here. It'll absorb it pretty well, but that's still some damage. These guys able to heal? No. No, they cannot. They are about summoning units. Alright, we can do something like this. Just move forward with our defenders. As this next turn, they're definitely going to start summoning. And depending on what they're able to summon. Yes, a very high likelihood they attack the Vigil, but that sounds perfectly fine. Go ahead and summon in the Spider here.
Alright.
You guys move over once, give the Spider some room.
Nah. You what? Nah.
It's a nice little catch zone for anyone to come on in and get run over. Arianka, can you hit anyone from here? Yeah, we can hit 2 of them. I see no reason not to freeze these 2, or at least try to. That didn't work. We did get a crit. Now we can try to get the Tesseract in right next to as well. There we go. There's some more damage. And she can hit as well, so we'll shoot these guys. 19. We love to see the crit. Laser blasts, and then we can go ahead and pass. Now we probably could have brought you up. That's all right. Second wind. Oh, that wasn't even sprint like I thought it was. It's just the second wind ability, which does let you get 1 extra hack. I guess it is the exact same as sprint, just for heroes. Not going for the summon. Big axe strike on our spiders. Interesting strategy. Precognition blocks their attacks. Okay, so they made it so I can only get 1. That's what you think. Spiders have been sacrificed very willingly. And now we start to eliminate things. So how much weakness do you have right now to spirits, sir? -6? See, that's just too bad. 93 damage. We're gonna go for the guaranteed 75, and then we get a graze. Run up and blast with 51, right in the back. And then honestly, we just have you stab him for 42 damage. Hey, and now we're already up to high morale. We can move in and stab these lads next.
Yeah,
Lady Wizard can fly on in behind them and give them the ol' 33 damage critical hit. Yes. Archer, can anyone with the incarnate from here? Absolutely not. Let's get as close as we can then. Go with a 50. Even a graze there is honestly fairly devastating. Heal this unit. Oh, we missed. No kills there, not for us. Let's go ahead and blast these guys then. Anyone who stands next to our guardian also takes damage, I believe, on... Is it the start of my turn or the end? Incarnate Disruption? Which one is it? I thought they just took damage in general. Maybe it is just this retaliation. Adjacent attackers take 1 damage. Oh, okay, that's what it is, yeah. You have to be attacked. Alright, so we drop in an Incarnate Shot here. We've got the Spirit Resistance making us not take any damage from it.
Yeah.
Even though we are weakening our guy there. Priyanka, get in here and blast him. That is a Frozen Soother.
Mm-hmm.
You can't hit anyone, and then we'll go ahead and have
Oh.
you just move on in and go for the Decisive Command on our archers here. And the archers should be able to Incarnate Shot the same group. You go to AoE damage, we'll grow up with a big bubble of nope.
Ah, yeah.
You can finish them,
Yeah.
and you can do just about nothing. We'll heal them. Or 16. The healthiest regeneration. It's a graze. And these archers way back in the back.
Huh?
Actually, they constricted pretty decent against us here. Not that it's going to win the day for them, but it is still pretty decent. 34 damage. I think Lady... Oh, she can't actually teleport. Now you can. You thought you could escape? No. This is the Inquisitor. The Inquisitor of the Hearth.
Nah. You what?
We just let the Hoplites hunt down the rest of these Soothers here. Mage hunting with our Spearmen. Yeah, that went gloriously. Hunted them, crushed them, and we got some Invigorating Plate, 15 hit points, and some defense. Honestly, probably one I'm just going to break down for the chunks. Yep, break that on down to fragments. Astronio has been... Man, we've got a lot of people in our prison. It is a crowded place full of eldritch monsters of all kinds. Target from the unit has their negative status effects removed, gains steadfast, and ignores penalties and casualties. That's very good. Ooh, next we've got the Paladin has been reduced in cost. We'll go ahead and lock in for Sea Downfall then, and then grab the Paladin because it's cheaper. Cheaper in terms of knowledge. You all are going to wait. I want to launch the Crusade through here, but I also don't necessarily know what Kalioth has in terms of defenses, so what we probably want to do... We could send you through as a scout. You're not going to be a very good scout. Oh, we're going to take attrition. No thanks. It doesn't look like this one's falling back too, or maybe it just didn't expand very far. I don't exactly know how the expansion works, so if you all in the comments know how the Eldritch Realms work, feel free to educate. Sonic Hall is boosted. Temple of the Prophet is so good. Let's go House of Charity first. Convert some of our gold into production and food. And then we can grab the Masonic Hall. Grab Moss. I already have a couple of scouts, though. It's gonna take him a little bit too long. What if I just go ahead and kick this one out? See you later. And then give us a different one. Let's look at a surveyor over here, which thankfully came in a single turn. That's incredible. And then you can go through. It's a spooky job, but I need someone to do it. So he's got a lot of units back here. Honestly, we could throw ourselves through, put like a outpost up here or something. Oh, it's getting us way close to Merlin. Man. Well, if Merlin isn't ready for us to jump through, we could at least take out some of Kalial's stuff, and if we knock out his throne city, we could also come over here and start grabbing a couple of these. Or heading to the surface to take out Solzadam. There's all sorts of stuff we could do. I don't think he'd be able to defend Solzadam, and we could turn that against him. That may be the call. Slow and steady race against the forces of the Eldritch monstrosities. We also need to find a way to get over... Oop. Excuse me, where did it go? This one. Get through and then take out the army here. Which is not gonna be easy. That is definitely going to require taking out at least one of our two enemies. Alright, well, stuff to do. I think these three are going to just kind of hold here and defend, and then attack Dustwatch as soon as we don't think there's very many of the enemy hanging around. And we'll build up another army over here with this group, so let's get... Yours is 2 heroes, a support, 2 archers. And yours is 2 archers, 2 defenders, and a cultivator. So honestly, we could go for just a bunch of supports. Let's go another cultivator. I don't want to rush them for the exact same cost, is the only issue. We'll build our army slowly. And then next turn we can get the Knightly Orders up and running, so every single time one of our units gets up to legendary looking one of these, so shields become fearless. Whole arms get Tyrant Slayer, so they gain a chance of inflicting decay, which isn't as good as it used to be, but it was definitely a needed debuff in order to kind of bring it in line. So it makes you take blight damage each turn per stack of decaying, and then you receive less healing in combat per stack. So you can get this up to 100% where your healing is 0. Before it was like you take 10 damage every turn, guaranteed, and you also can't heal. It was the worst. Now shock units will also get the Order of Thunderer, so 30% chance to stun, and that is anyone that gets hit in that cone sweep for our Architect Hammerers, which is awesome. Order of the Windborn gives our skirmishers evasion. Support units will get more resistance. Battle mages will weaken enemies. Range units have Giant Slayer, which, like I said a couple times here, I'm not sure how that stacks with our other, or if it even does. So if not, this will actually be doing nothing for our Shade Makers. But for all of our other archers, it will. For the Order of Berserker, we'll get Frenzy on all of our fighters, so they deal more damage each time they land a hit. And then Mythic units will get Strengthened and Regeneration every time they kill. Strengthened, same thing as Frenzy for the most part. 10% more damage, stacks up to 5 times. All of these are great. And honestly, one of the only Order little Empire affinities worth picking up. So what can we do in the meantime so we're not wasting our character's time? I mean, honestly, we could start the trek through. We just don't have any sanctuaries over here, so we are going to have to kind of move quick. Or just use a lot of healing spells. Which may be fine. Let's go for it. Soul, get away. And the Lady Wizard, you are currently kind of in need of healing, so you're going to stay back and heal. But she can actually move quite a bit further, so we'll bring her after. You come with. And then next turn, we'll also be able to get the Apex to our monument here, which would be amazing. Get us up to 4 Order Incarnate? Absolutely. Yeah, there's our Surveyor we produced, of course. Alright, let's go ahead and pass turn. Nothing else we can really afford here. Alright, day 60. Leave Desperation Prison Guards relay a message from Banneroth Night Court, who has been your prisoner for a while. No one knows where he or she is. They're missing. other lizards will say, resisting the Great Sulkin was a grave mistake. I can see that now. I no longer can go on like this. I was not born to die in chains. Please. Yes, the Eldritch Lizards do not want to die in change. Change, either way, or... I will release you for secrets. That's what we've been waiting for. Excellent. Hero has a level up. We've got Sniper's Focus or Kill Shot. Sniper's Focus all the way. The Luminous' crossbow is now just horrifying. So much so that they did not want to mess with them. We need to... Oh, that's 2 Krakens. I hope they go burn your stuff down. We got our Paladin done. That's amazing. Next tome we shall select is going to be the Tome of the Cleansing Flame. We are here to purge this Umbral nightmare.
Blessed be the light which burns inside the heart of the Zealot, who channels the fire within and smites the wicked with wrathful flame. Fear not the scorching heat, for it purifies the corruption that resides within all. Wield the blazing sword, cast an inferno upon your enemies, and behold, where the flame has passed, only the faithful remain.
Everything else shall be ash. But we're going to go ahead and grab for Sea Downfall first. This is an amazing siege project. At the beginning of combat, you get precognition. Amazing. And then you also have extra critical hit chance for the entire combat. Enemy units are going to have a 10% chance to fumble and graze you for the duration. Combining this with even like the Tome of Misfortune would be silly. Alright, let's start our Umbral trek. We've got a Tyrant to take down here. All sorts of good loot in here. Umbral Nest. No thanks. Alright, where are you at there, Lady Wizard? Let's go ahead and send you through as well.
Alright.
You sound the most excited to be here. A low-risk battle. Oh, man. Let's see how Auto handles it, and then if too much damage, we shall deal. That one was pretty spicy. These mistresses are a nightmare. Make sure we can try to freeze it with Arianka. Priority number 1. Oh, you've got Mirror Veil now, too. How fun. Tyrant's Mark given to both of the different big beasties. And they sit in the Splitterlings. Now let's send this Dark Knight off to the side. Fair enough. Arianka, I want you... kind of do the same. So we're not entirely sure how far they can all move. That's fair enough. We'll go for something like this then. Since those are offensive tactics, we don't necessarily need to keep units stacked up with our Guardians. We can kind of keep them back, that way they're not stabbing friendlies if they get corrupted.
Huh?
Also, Cultivate, so I think they just lose that next turn if they don't... Yeah, you know, we'll give it to our Archers. More damage. Yeah, like Battle Mage forward, you can kind of stay in behind here with a big bubble.
Yeah, well.
Just let them come towards us. This Splitterling can't quite reach. I kind of want to cultivate up with our Angel here. See how much damage we can get it delivering.
Uh-huh.
Use them in behind. Actually, no, because I don't want them to get shut down. Same thing with Arianka. You're just going to stay off to the side. I want her to hit this mistress. Alright, bring it. Devil Demon. Tyrant's Mark over to the Umbral Mistress. Good grief. What a unit. Dagger caster goes for the Umbral Exile. What does that even do? Gets damaged. Fair enough. Alright, so they're insane. You're gonna turn around and stab our guys. Thankfully, stabs them, takes almost no damage. We can go ahead and lock in this knight. Get them in place. What kind of spells can we use here? Battle Divination is so awesome. So for 2 turns, we get evasion. For the next 2 turns, we get precognition. For the last 2 turns, we get damage. So for it's basically a 6-turn cycle there. Let's see, what else can we do before I decide? Obviously, we're summoning in this Tesseract. I would say up here. Start tearing up the Tyrant. Go for the Purifying Blast on the Tyrant. Get rid of those buffs. Should hit everyone there. Yeah. Less damage to the Tyrant and the Mistress, but it gets rid of their mark.
Nah.
I don't know if we want to move up until we've cleaved through there, although... Yeah, let's wait just a second. We can go for the Incarnate Shot. Actually give us some space to work with. Go for another Incarnate Shot here. There's plenty of space. Send you in. Oh, do we lose the chain? No, you've always been chained up over here with you. 60 damage. Let's weaken them for the next turn. They resisted it. Although I guess we did get rid of their strengthens, which not bad. Is it because there's people in the way? What's going on here? Mirror Veil and long range. Ooh, long range times 2. Alright, what do we go for? We may need to summon in some friends. So we'll drop in this spirit here. That way they're up front and taking some damage for us. Dispels 1, please. Gets rid of insanity. That works.
Nah.
Then I can have you advanced here. And give the Umbral Mistress the business. 28 damage. 15 more. I really think I want to leave... Is this thing a battle mage? Can it swing it las when people are next to it? Affected by line of sight can't be used when people are in the zone of control. No, so having the Lady Wizard move up here, get in both of their face, stab this penguin is probably a good call. That is way less damage than I would have expected. Oh, precognition is why.
Alright. Alright.
Respect. Precognition is brutal. How many of you can I freeze? The answer is none. Here. Flashlight blast. Status vulnerability. We can go ahead and re-up the Angel's turn. Have it fly in and kill. There we go. It's the most dangerous target I'd say is down. And then we can run over here. Condemn the big beastie. Well, he resisted it. Fair enough. We can drop the net. Hopefully no one goes anywhere. Alright, next. We try to freeze the other one. Didn't quite work, but they did get slowed. What is your response, demons? Tyrant's Mark. You can just hand out Tyrant's Mark every turn. That's cool. That's quite neat, that is. Runs away and goes to the blast. Yikes. That I actually did expect. Okay, so things are kind of playing out how they said they would. We'll definitely need to use our army heal this next turn. Let's go warriors for over here. Don't heal up that much, sadly. Oh, that's the way. No problem. We take a lot of damage back. Mirror Veil, the counter to Architects. So much damage. If we can bring up the healers to actually allow them to hit, we may have to go around. We have to adjust our lads a bit here. Step forward. You're gonna have to get some decay. That's okay. You'll survive. Go Mending Touch this lad. Healing is not as effective. That's fair. Blast the Tyrant. Archers, that's a 65% chance to deal 45 damage. Taking all of it back. Hate the decay we have to absorb, but that is just the way sometimes.
Huh?
Mending Touch here. Can we kill that thing? Is it an almost or 45%, 70%? We get to here and go for a 34 bit of damage, or 43.
Yeah.
I kind of want to teleport away, but then she is in a lot of trouble. So before we do so, have Arianka move. Then blast this one. We do get the freeze. Well, I think they have an opportunity to basically cleanse all of their debuffs all at once. So with a quick double stab, he's done.
You what?
You want to try to get the heal before... Oh, we just can't. That is too bad. Well, we can, but we have to move away. Which might work out, so move to here. As you're flying, you can't get decay from the ground. And then we go for a 40 damage. Yeah, why not? And then you can move in and finish them off. Take way more damage than I'd like to, but since they basically got this trench of Umbral and nonsense here, there's not much we can do about it. Run up in and a slice. Hmm. 90%. Let's have the battle mage move away and get hit. Then blast you. And now you're blind. Damage. It's quite a bit. You're gonna hit us for a 20. Does that matter anywhere here? I don't think so. We'll go ahead and pass. Fumble. That's how it be sometimes, brother. You flip a coin and lose.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Move it on either side here. Teleport behind him. 21 damage. 16, and they leave. Excellent. That's way better. Although Lady Wizard still did take quite a bit of damage from the little charge attack from this Dark Knight. 121 and 460. See, that's what we like to see. Where's Army Heal? Who needs it worse? Probably Lady Wizard. We both need it pretty badly. Armor heal. What we need is the Umbral Malady Immunity trait, so we probably need to get in our item forge sooner rather than later. Our ruler has leveled up. Glorious. We can get Defensive Master always in your turn in defensive mode, which gives us that precognition every single turn.
Alright.
And then Arianka gains Elemental Mastery, so she gets extra frost resistance, deals more frost damage. Nice. I like that they didn't even respond to him coming back here. What I'm going to do is just run right past you and steal some of this Wonderstone, thanks. It's great stuff. Wondrous, one might say. That's too expensive. What we'll do is go ahead and just queue up the Apex. It'll take us 8 turns. That's fine. More units. Also, we get Paladins now. I still just think our Guardian is so much better. I want 4 of them, so 1 more Guardian, and we'll grab an Architect. And start on your merry journey through the Eldritch Realms. Yeah, I want to threaten Kalioth.
Yeah.
We do now have an army. Let's just go up this way and do some more training.
Huh?
Because we are at now 540. I should have gone ahead and grabbed the Order of the Knights before, but now we've got those Knightly Orders up and running. So all of our legendary troops are much stronger. So all of these will now stun, or have a chance to, and the Zealots will get stronger with each swing. Alright, so send the Armada in. I need to group these guys together for movement. All the future. Yeah, start wiping out all these sea tiles. Another province for Prague. Let's come on down here. And grab the Desecrated Temple. It gives us 25 mana, 5 more Imperium, and 2 knowledge per research post in this city domain. Which we have quite a few. Guardian, you come on over here. Your reinforcements should we lose this army. But we probably shouldn't build up too many more that aren't traveling with Sulkin. Still only really bringing in 8 mana. We go for 1 here. Symbol of the Prophet, that is. But then we're sacrificing our very few land tiles. I think the Circle of Zealotry is one we could go ahead and sacrifice. Draft is nice, but it's not as good as just having more mana. Lose 30 draft at 6 stability, but we gain 15 mana. Is that all it does? What else does the Temple of the Prophet do? Ah, per adjacent conduits. You do need more conduits to make this worth it. No, let's just go for the Masonic Hall. Up that production. 800 gold, or man, I wish we could use that somewhere. Let's go for another army heal. Get that up and running. We need to find other opportunities to increase our overall casting points, because we've got a ton of mana. I'd like to be able to use it. Oh yes, we've got our Sanctuary expansion, so we're going to go ahead and grab... What happens if you grab the Umbral Gate? I can't reach anywhere else, though. This one gives us more knowledge by 30, so we're going to grab this. Unless you all tell me that if we put a Sanctuary spot down on this gate, does it cleanse the gate and stop the taint from spreading, or how does that work? If so, then we will definitely swap up our strategy a bit. Alrighty, we pass. Okay, so Kalioth is going to go ahead and run down my scout now. That makes sense. Got 2 heroes here. Neither of them are very good. He is starting to get entwined with skirmishes, which... Do plants have spirit resistance? They have fire weakness, which we are about to have in spades. Oh no, he doesn't manage to escape. Well, you'll be honored in song. Ah, day 61. Sulkin. As you were, sir. That's a Reaper. Oh, it's 2 Reapers. For what? Gold, draft, or production. It is some discarded demonic chitin. Fair enough. Tome Fragment. Unlocks a single spell you don't have researched yet, and are not currently researching. Oh, it's like grabbing a book from Tzeentch's realm. That's awesome.
Huh?
Well, I think I'm gonna attack this town. Like I already said, Lady Wizard has gained another level of renown. Awesome. Extra foresters are gonna give us more draft, and now we can get Butcher and Brewer Ogres, which are just fine. Heals with Deals. Go ahead and cast them here. Can we build roads in? Yeah, we can. Hey, that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna find out if he's got armies for days up on the surface. Let's bring everyone over. Now that we know we can build roads, we actually can get around fairly effectively here. Aldorf can annex another province, so it shall. Although if it can reach over here to this island, we'll probably give Prague this. So let's go ahead and pop in... I don't know, fish farm here. Can we reach? Oh, we can. Perfect. That's absolutely what we're doing. See if we can knock out this cove. By first dropping these ghostly pirate ships. A low-risk battle, it says. This one's going to be spiky. Spiky and spicy. We lose some zealots. I just don't think that's going to be a thing. The summons won't work here, will they? Cannot be used in water or lava battles. That's concerning. You know what, we'll go ahead and accept the loss of our zealots. We can replace them with these two. One each, really. Interesting. You join this army, and you join the other. Make room. They were legendary zealots, which, I guess that is a shame, but definitely not as bad as it could be. We're just gonna get all the way out to as far as they can be reinforced, and we'll go attack the cove next turn. Pinnacle of the Incarnate is complete. We're on to the Apex now. And I say, we can get another army heal going. That academy's done. Excellent. Let's go for a stonemason here. Keep them worried about the scouts on their shores. For whatever reason, it's something they do care about a lot. I can do 108 Wonderstone, which means we can get another one of those guys popping soon. Yeah, we'll go ahead and grab this sector, and then we'll turn it into a wonder. See if we can get a wonder, maybe of chaos. That'd be cool. Alright, day 62 has dawned. Yeah, well, maybe we'll come down here and secure this at some point, but let's go take out Solzadam. Cut Kalioth territory off a bit here. Who needs the heals the most? It's a really tough call, actually. I think it's the Lady Wizard squad. Beautiful. Alright, let me pop through. Oh, he's got it defended. Man, he was ready for us to come through and attack. That's crazy. He's got another army already moving back to reinforce. We'll bring the Lady Wizard through. You two come together. And you come through as well. So if we can get off of the gloom, that'd be great.
Away?
But if we could also move in just to kill this guy. Are they all on the city? Yeah, I think they are. Here's what we might... We can't get these guys away, can we? No, we can't. Although, yeah, let's go ahead and bring you and you away. They will reinforce. And if they want to come attack us, I'm happy to fight. He's got a lot of troops, though. You can definitely... You can see they are stacked with units. Go over and attack this Forsaken Cove. It's got lots... I'm going to let auto-resolve handle that one. The sea battles, man, they're just not the best. We lose one of our weaker guardians, that's fine. We get an enchanted protector. Extra defense against non-flanking attacks, extra resistance, and extra status resistance. That seems pretty good. That's that sorted. So now we do need to threaten Duskwatch. Back into our territory to heal the most. Go ahead and set us up with a Guardian there, Faldorf. Architect. We were a little bit hasty with our attack on Solzadam. I thought they wouldn't have any defenses over here. It's going to be a while to actually get in good position. We can leave things off with a bit of a spooky cliffhanger, I think. Production in Prague. Let's go ahead and get a... Let's get a monolith going. And if it turns out we don't have as much gold, we can just start summoning in the Vigil Battle Mage Angels. Alright, let's go ahead and pass the turn. And actually, before we do, we can probably give Julia one of our items here. Like this Cold Staff of Animal Summoning for some gold. That will do. An Earthbreaker and a Cultivator. Earthbreaker away. Alright, and the spookiest of interns here at Solzadam. Do we have the damage for them? Sure, but they might have it right back for us. Let's see. And here come the skeletons. They just come out of nowhere. It's crazy. Where did these guys come from? We've got another army over here, don't you know? Look at this. Risky battle. What's Revenant Whisper? Spawned 6 skeletons with Unholy Champion. I'm sorry, what? That's busted, excuse me. So shocked at this spell that I've ruined my outro a couple times here. Thank you all so much for stopping on by today's Cliffs of Sordünn Solken campaign. If you all enjoyed the video, please do remember to leave a like for the like god and a sub for the sub throne. I'll see you all in the next one.